A while back I mentioned the idea of selling the big old Ford, and oh, people just screamed and had a fit. Oh, you can't sell that big Ford. I'll stop watching you if you do. I can't believe you're going to get rid of that, and blah, all this stuff, you know. But the reality is, I don't have the money or the time or the space to really do this car the way it needs to be done. It's a real good car. It's all original and unmolested. And nobody's ever taken it all apart and redone everything, put it back together. If somebody wanted to restore this car, it'd be a darn good candidate, because everything's here. And there's no bad rust on it. And what I mean by that, this was a California car originally, and it's got some rust, but all the rust is up in here, up along the roof. From, you know how sunshine out in the sunny states will bake the paint off the high parts and it'll rust up high. Well, that's what this car's done. The frame is good and solid. All the running gear is good and solid. It's a 3-speed overdrive. That's working. I think all or most of the gauges work. The lights work. Turn signals work. Needs a sending unit in the gas tank, and I got one to go in it. The gas tank's been cleaned out. Motor runs good. I was told this was an original 60-something thousand mile car when I bought it, and that may be true. I know the guy I got it from had it in a barn for about 20 years. My thinking is, if I sold this car and got what I paid for it, $5,000, I could pay off all my bills, and then when Josh comes up, me and him could build a shed out back there. And that's kind of what I'm thinking about doing, because this car, if I was going to restore it, I'd like to have it in a place where I could put it in a garage, take it all apart, have all the parts in the garage where they wouldn't get molested, pull it all apart, redo it, paint it, put it back together. And I just don't have the space to do that. I don't have the money to do that. I don't have the money to build a garage or a shed to put it in to do that. This shed that it's in is fine for it to sit in, but this shed's full of stuff. And there's no room to pull the Ford apart and put all the little pieces and parts somewhere where they won't get lost or molested or anything. So people might hate it, but I'm putting it out to my YouTube community first. If anybody wants a good old Ford to fix up, come springtime when it ain't muddy anymore, I'm going to pull this out in the front yard and put a sign on it, $5,000 firm. I will not dicker on the price. I will not take a penny less. So if anybody on YouTube wants it first, and you've seen me drive it, and you've seen me work on it, and you've seen it from the day I bought it and drug it home, y'all know as much about it as I do, I think. If anybody's interested, let me know. If not, come springtime, I'll put an ad on Craigslist and park her in the yard, and we'll see if somebody wants to come get it. There's that.